So our next guest, like I said, is by far one of my favorite people to talk to about football, about life, about the Jets. The dude is just full of – he is like instant energy every time. And the only guy that can rock MetLife Stadium, Giant Stadium, and the opposing stadium. He can go to Detroit. Yeah. He can rock Detroit with Jet chants. He can go to Dallas. He can go to Green Bay. And we witnessed it. We've all seen it firsthand. By far one of my favorite people, Joe. And he, like I said, he was at our event on Sunday. So let's give a little intro here. Our good friend Fireman Ed, what is up, man?
How you doing, Tyson? What's happening, brother? How you doing, Joe?
What's up, man?
Oh, dude. Ed, we're doing great, man. Thank you for joining us.
Great to be with you guys again. I love talking to you guys. You guys are so knowledgeable, so I enjoy it.
Okay, Ed, a lot to talk about in a little period of time. This offseason by getting rid of McCagnon at a weird time and bringing in. What is your thoughts on the whole front office overhaul?
Well, I was shocked as anybody. I mean, obviously, I like McCagnon. I thought he did a lot of good things. I mean, yeah, listen, he had his faults like everyone else, but what I'll always remember Mike for is bringing Sam Darnold in here, and we were longing for a franchise quarterback, and we finally got one, and he delivered on it without giving up a first-round pick by most standards. He'd have to give up a first. He gave up the 3 2s, and so I'll always remember Mike. There's quite a few things he did good, and there was some bad draft choices. But I like the moves that the Jets are making. I think we got some real good football people in here right now, and let's see what happens. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah. Man, Ed, listen, I love talking to you every game when I come up for my game of year. I try my best, to come and see you and say what's up to you and have a good convo with you. Man, I want to get your thoughts on this. Now that everything is calmed down, what are your thoughts about Adam Gase and the staff that he's got with him?
I'll tell you what. I wanted Mike McCarthy. That was my first choice, but I got some people that I know in the organization, and they told me that Mike McCarthy's interview was not good. He just didn't. He didn't have the desire. He was in Green Bay for so long that he didn't bring any fire. I don't think he knew what he wanted to do. So when I heard that, my next choice was Adam Gase because of his offensive abilities and bringing Sam along. I mean, it's all about Sam Darnold. We have to do what we didn't do with Mark Sanchez. I mean, Rex Ryan was all about defense, and they killed the kid. They never give the kid a shot. After it's 2 years, they brought Tebow in. They just hammered him. So I didn't want to see that happen to Sam Darnold. And I think we're on the right road with Adam Gase. I think he's really going to bring out the best in Sam Darnold. I think those practices and what you're going to see from Adam Gase, Joe, is you're going to see intensity like you've never seen. I mean, I had the privilege of going out to the OTAs and meeting Adam Gase. And let me tell you something. I've met all the coaches from Rich Kotite on down, okay? Nobody has the intensity this guy has. I mean, I just got a chance to really talk to him one-on-one for some time. I was very blessed in that regard. And I came out really impressed. And here's what I thought. I said to him, my first thought to him was, remember last year, Joe and Tyson, when we went out to Detroit and we beat their ass and we showed the NFL, it was like a shock. Yeah. Wow. Right? The Jets came out, we were on fire, right? So what happens? We come home, opening day. Who do we play? Our arch rivals, the Miami Dolphins, right? The stadium's sky high. They asked me to come back. I'm rocking the house. We have the place it was pretty much, a crazy crowd, right? We were all pumped up. Dude, they beat our ass. After that game, I said to my brother-in-law, who was a Dolphin fan, out in the parking lot, I said to him, as soon as I walked home to him, I said, man, you guys beat our ass. You beat us in our line of scrimmage. You beat us up. And I told Gase that. I said to him, man, your teams come to play all the time. They just do. They come to play. And I said, he goes, Ed, you won't have to worry about that. He goes, I don't care about contracts. He goes, and I want guys that want to play football, and that's all I care about is winning and playing football. So I was very excited about what we got going there. We're going to see what happens. I mean, the media's already got him, and they're already killing him, and he didn't coach a game yet. It's a joke. So.
Now, Ed, what do you think is the biggest challenge he faces with this team and just going into the season?
I think the biggest challenge for us is the offense learning his system. I think the defense will be fine because defense is offense is a lot harder. You always see teams start off, the offenses are much harder. So Sam's going into a different offensive philosophy. So I think it'll take some time. I think our defense with the added additions of C.J. Mosley and re-signing Henry Anderson and, getting Marcus May back there. And I think the defense is going to be good with Greg Williams. He's just a raving maniac. I watched him in practice in the OTAs. The guy's unbelievable. I mean, they're going to come play. So I think the biggest challenge will be the offense, getting Le'Veon Bell up to speed with what they've installed. I didn't like the idea. He wasn't there, but whatever. We'll see how he brings it at the end. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge, the offensive line, gelling with him, and, that'll take a little time.
Ed, were you in favor of the Le'Veon Bell signing, and kind of what do you expect from him this year?
Yeah, I wanted Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, because it's going to take first off, you want all the weapons you can get for Sam Darnold. The more weapons he has, the better chance he has to succeed. Le'Veon Bell speaks for himself. I mean, the guy's a stud. The thing is, he's got to have his head on straight. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he's got something to prove. That's yet to be determined. We're going to find all of that out. But, I mean, let's be real, Joe. If Le'Veon Bell is Le'Veon Bell, we're going to have some fun this year. We're going to have some real fun because you got a lot of options, man, and it all starts with him because he lines up. He's just a mismatch wherever he lines up, and he's going to let the rest of the guys blossom off of that. I mean, I think our receiver set is very underrated. I keep hearing so much that we don't have that good receivers. I don't agree. Yeah. I think that we have receivers that can line up anywhere. I think Jameis Crowder, Anderson, you already heard him tip his hand with Gase saying Anderson's not just going to be flying down the field. They're going to play him in different spots. And Quincy Enunwa and Jameis Crowder play different spots to begin with. So, I mean, I just think we're going to have a lot more diversity. I mean, I don't like that Herndon is going to miss the 4 games. I would have liked to have a full set there. But I think it's going to be interesting. I'm excited about it. I really am. I think it's the most weapons we've had in quite some time.
Yeah. Look, I'm right there with you, Ed. And they added a piece in Ty Montgomery, man. What are your thoughts about him and the versatility he brings?
Who's that?
Ty Montgomery, the running back. What are your thoughts about him and just what he does?
Versatility. Ty Montgomery, versatility. I like the kid Bellamy from Chicago. I like that we signed Bilal Powell. I mean, Bilal Powell could have a monster year. I mean, we got a lot of weapons. You know what? And I love the signing. I love the trade for Osemele. I think I told Tyson this the other day. I said we're gonna run left like you never seen. I mean, that boy. You hear him talk, Osemele. He's got a chip on his shoulder, man. I love when I hear a big boy like that has a chip on his shoulder that Gruden decided he wasn't. He gave him up for a 5th-round pick. This guy's an all-pro, perennial all-pro. He got nicked up last year. He's got something to prove, and that could be the difference in our whole offensive line. Getting a guy like that, man. So yeah, I'm all jacked up for this.
Once again, we're speaking with Fireman Ed, who is extremely kind to give us a few minutes. And Ed, What are your thoughts on Leonard Williams and Quinnen Williams in the middle of this defense?
Oh man, you know what's wild, Tyson, is we got an opportunity to draft Quinnen Williams. Leonard Williams hasn't lived up to what I thought he was going to be, and I think that could be a little bit of everything. I think he is getting doubled and triple teamed. Well, that ain't going to happen anymore. And what really shocked me was that they got C.J. Mosley. When they signed C.J. Mosley, that blew my mind because we had just signed Avery Williamson the year before. I mean, my thoughts are their defensive philosophy with Greg Williams, I just think what they're going to do is they know they can't get to Brady because it's all about winning the division. And to get to Brady is practically impossible because he gets rid of the balls so quick. So I think his theory, and we're going to see if this holds true. I think what they did, they went out and got guys that are beasts that hit and cause havoc. And I think what they're going to do when New England does that little dink and dunk, they're going to beat the hell out of them. I just think they're going to beat them up between Jamal Adams, pressuring up the middle. That's what you got to do with Brady. You got to pressure up the middle, and then you got to hit their receivers. And I think they're going to be their philosophy to try to win a division and beat them that way. That's how I feel. Because what if Brady throws the ball down the field like he used to? You know?
Yeah.
So,
what
I think
are your thoughts about?
You got to win the division.
Yeah, exactly. What are your thoughts about the Jets secondary, Ed? There's some guys back there, Tremaine Johnson, looking for him to have a big year. I know a lot of fans weren't necessarily excited about his output last year, but a lot of them are expecting to have a big year this year. What are your expectations from them all?
Well, listen, Tremaine Johnson got paid a lot of money. He's got to show up, okay? He got suspended, right, at the end of the year. I mean, he was basically a dog. All right. So, yeah, do I expect big things? He had his best years with Greg Williams. So, yeah, we absolutely need him. He's the number one corner. Now, as far as I'm expecting Marcus May to make a recovery, he's got to stay healthy. If he stays healthy and you got the listen, I think you're going to – here's the guy I think that you're going to get big things out of this year. I think Perry Nickerson's going to be a big player on this team. I think he's going to get an opportunity. I think he's going to get an opportunity to play. Now, remember, we got Brian Poole from Atlanta. He's a good corner. He's a good slot corner. I mean, he's a good corner. He's a nickel corner. He's good. You know, I think we're a little better than – and I think they're going to make a move. I think you're going to see them get another – they're going to go out and get another corner. I don't think it's over. You know, I'd like to see this Derek Jones that we drafted a couple years ago have a chance. You know? I mean, we got some players back there.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I definitely agree about Derek Jones as well. That pissed me off beyond belief last year. Todd Bowles was so goddamn arrogant and stubborn he wouldn't play. But those days are done. I'm not going to
he played guys out of position, Tyson. He played guys out of position. He drove me crazy.
Darryl Roberts at safety. Darryl Roberts at safety still pisses me off.
Darryl Roberts is a good corner. He's a good corner. Another good corner. I mean, listen, I don't understand. Listen, it's over. We ain't got to talk about that anymore. I'm glad he's gone. It's the best thing. It was the best thing for Sam Darnold. We got to get an offensive coordinator in here. And listen, he's giving Adam Gase, he's giving Greg Williams free reign. Yeah. Free reign. All right? So, I mean, listen, if you're not excited about this season with the talent, the level of talent, my only question is, can Adam Gase get along with others? That's going to be the question. Can he get along with others? Is he going to be the kid in the sandbox that just can't get along with anybody? Or is he going to, or is the second time around going to give him a chance to do that? I do think you're going to see some. I mean, if you're a reporter, I think you're going to see him. He's going to fight with the reporters. I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, I think that's going to happen. So we'll see.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot to see. But as far as the Jets being exciting, I think you're out of your mind if you don't think the Jet team is going to be exciting this year. I mean, come on. There's just too much there. You know, just too much there.
The one area. Listen, we completely agree. We're very, very excited about the team. The one area that really nobody's talking about is special teams, where the Jets kind of overhauled it. New kicker, new returners, all that. Does that concern you at all, or do you kind of have confidence in the coaching staff?
Yeah, no, do I have concerns? What I liked was that they kept Boyer, so that's good. So they get continuity there. But I mean, you get rid of Andre Roberts. You got rid of who's the other kid? We got rid of the kicker. The kicker was good kicker.
Yep.
So yeah, do I have concerns? Absolutely, I have concerns. But they did bring bring Bellamy in here. We'll see who returns punts. There's quite a few different guys that can return punts. I mean, Poole returns punts. What's his face? James Crowder returns punts. We'll see Montgomery. I mean, it's probably have 3 or 4 guys back there. I don't know who's going to emerge and what they want to do, because a lot of times you don't want a starter to be returning punts. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, is it a concern? Absolutely. I totally agree. That's absolutely a concern. You'd be out of your mind, especially we had a very good year with our special teams. It was one of the few things that we did right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big fact, and I have concerns with special teams as well because of some of the things you listed, especially with our returner being gone. Because I mean, Roberts was a heck of a returner for us, and we have been looking for one for so long,
and he's in the division.
Exactly, which is oh my God, that makes my stomach hurt. But I mean, just his returning ability and some of the field position that he gave us off of returns really helped us win some games. It really did. It really turned a tide for us in certain games. So it sucks to see that let go, but you know,
I agree.
Hopefully,
and,
we'll pick the right guy.
You got to worry about the kicking. The field goal kicker. So we'll see. Those are questions that'll we'll see. But I will tell you this. There is no question that Adam Gase's team, they're going to play hard for him. There's. I don't think that. I don't have one doubt in my mind. The question is, will he do what he did in Miami and get rid of guys? And we'll go find all of that out. I mean, you got to be oblivious to and be in denial if you think that that's not a question mark. It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
I want to see the guy succeed. I mean, listen, we always wanted intensity, right? We were looking for intensity. Todd Bowles never showed any of that, right? Nice guy, never showed anything. Well, now you got a madman. You got an absolute madman. There's no question. The guy's a madman.
Listen.
I mean, I met the guy. I can just tell you, we've seen the press conferences. I'm just telling you, when I met the man is a madman. I walked out of it. I told Tyson. I walked out of it. I said, I effing love this guy. I said, this is a football coach. This is a goddamn football coach. I mean, the guy lives and breathes it. It's what you want. Let's see now what he does. I mean, I hope Sam's going to learn from him. Listen, if Sam does in the second year what we all are crossing our fingers and hoping like hell, right? We love this team. We fucking love them, right? I mean, if he delivers, oh, baby, are we going to have some fun around here, boy? We are going to have some fun, a long-awaited fun. You get that? This kid turns out to be the goods, which all indications sure look like it, don't it? I mean, if he stays healthy, man, listen, we're going to be in this thing. Who wants listen, we want to beat the Patriots, man. I mean, how good would it be to be home, win the 2 games at home? Ain't going to be easy, but win the 2 games at home and go up to New England and shock the world. Oh, baby. Oh, we can only dream. No. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's what it's about being a fans, right, guys?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, Ed, listen, there's some fans right now that are looking at this situation, looking at the team. They're fired up just like you're fired up, and they're saying that this is a playoff or bust year. If the Jets don't make the playoffs, it's a complete failure. Do you think that's a fair expectation?
How could it be? That's a half a nitwit. If I heard of a Jet fan say that with a first-year coach, with a new system, I mean, what are we talking about? What are we oblivious to what life is? I mean, now can they be a playoff team? Absolutely, 1,000,000%. But would it be a failure of a year if they didn't? It would all depend on how it worked out. I mean, they could wind up going 9-7 and not making the playoffs. Is that a failure? I don't think so.
Nope.
There's so many scenarios. I can't sit here and tell you it's a failure if they didn't get in the playoffs. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? Maybe it's going to take a record of 10-6 or 11-5 to get in. We don't know what the season's going to bring. How can we say that? So, I mean, do I think they're going to be a competitive team? Do I think that they're going to make some noise? Listen, if they stay healthy, like Adam Gase said, if we stay healthy, relatively healthy, there's no reason we're not going to be knocking on the door trying to get in the dance. I mean, I absolutely believe we'll have a shot at getting in the dance, but it'll all come down to healthiness, you know. And can we overcome this bastard up in New England? I mean, can we overtake these motherfuckers? You know, I mean, I think we're all tired. I'm sorry, excuse my language. But we're all tired of them. We're all tired of them. All right? I want to see him. Listen, I'll be honest with you. You want my real feeling? Listen, I want the Jets to knock Brady out and be done and end his career. That's what I want. I want to see Greg Williams send the dogs and take that boy out. He's a glutton. I said this when he won, after he won his 5th title. All right, his old lady told him he should retire because he's got the most titles in the history of the sport. Right? She told him to retire. Not only did he stay, now we got a 6th one. He's more of a glutton. See, to me, as an athlete, I look at him. Yeah, I respect him, and I look at him and I go, "Wow, he got 6 titles." But you know what? If I'm one of the guys on defense, I'm taking him out. He's got to go. He's a glutton. That's how I would look at it. I'd be in that huddle telling the guys, you know what? This guy's a glutton. This guy's stomping on everybody. It's time to take this guy out. He's got to be done. I'm just being real. I'm being real. I'm being real. I'm being real. I'm telling you the way I feel. If I'm on that field and I'm an athlete, he's got to go. You did your thing. Now you got to get out of here.
Well, you think about it this way, man. Well, think about it. I mean, we gave him his career. We knocked out friggin' Bledsoe to get him the play, so we could knock him out and get somebody else in there. We'll come full circle.
That'll be just our luck.
It would be righteous to be the team. We're the ones that started his illustrious career. He's obviously the GOAT in my book. He is. There ain't nobody better. And I think it's time. I mean, I think he's a glutton. I think his wife told him after he won 5. Then he wins 6, and now he's on all the social media and he's telling I'm back. You know what? If I'm a defensive player, I'm going not for long, not for long.
Yep.
Keep doing your thing, not for long.
When we announced that you were coming on, our social media accounts get pounded with questions, all kinds of stuff. And easily the most asked question, it's not even close, is Jets Buffalo, Sam Darnold, Le'Veon Bell, C.J. Mosley, all these guys. The place is going to be ready for just chaos. Will you be back leading chance? Will you get this team, this stadium, like only you can do in a frenzy?
Well, all I can tell you is this, Tyson. I always say the same thing. Never say never. Will I be back there? Of course I'll be back there at some point. Of course I will. Are you crazy? Of course I will be back there. But we'll see when that is and how long it is, and we'll see all that. But I'm always at every game. You know that. I'm at every game. I've never left the stadium. I've always been there. I mean, sometimes I'm sitting in all different places, and we'll see where it goes. We're just going to see where it goes. I don't have any commitments to the Jets or anybody else, but I'm always there rooting, man. I'm always there ready to roll. And could I tell you that I wouldn't rock that house again? That'd be a lie. That'd be an outright lie. Because I'm still training. You know that, brother. We're training. We train together sometimes. And you know what? I'm going to be the big 6-0 this year, and it's on September 19th. And I still feel young. I feel like I'm 40. So can I still roll? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we'll see.
Oh,
see where
dude,
it goes.
we saw it.
I don't know.
We saw it last year. We see it every year. I saw it today. I mean, dude, you're ready, man. And listen, Jet fans are ready. I can't wait for opening day, dude. And if you're not doing it, I'm gonna be pissed at you because this team deserves it, man. This team is so close and so ready.
Yeah.
I just can't
hey,
wait,
listen,
man.
I'm excited, man. I can tell you, I'll be there September 8th. I'll be there September 16th, and I'll be there on goddamn December, whatever our last game is. I'll be there then. I'll be there every game. I'm at every game. I never miss a game. So I don't care if the record is 2-14 or it's 10-6. Don't matter. I've been there since 1974. So nothing changed for me. You know, this is my 45th year as a season ticket holder. So I know what I do. I know how I feel, and I know how I love them. So I love them just as much as you guys. I could tell you there may be people that love them as much, but there's nobody that love them more. And I can tell you, I fight to the end for that. My blood is green and white, dude. It'll be a medical miracle when they have my autopsy because it's coming out green and white, dude. So that never changes. They could speculate that all the keyboy Cowboys could talk shit and say, he quit, he did this, he did that. That's all bullshit, man. I ain't got time for that. I've been there through the thick and thin, been there when it was Giant Stadium, been there, still there, still at every game. Anybody that knows me knows I'm at the games. The only thing that stopped me was these stupid-ass phones that they keep filming you, and you got these idiots that try to egg you on when they double fist them with their beers and you know, acting like idiots, and I just don't want to deal with it every game. That's the only reason. Only reason. There ain't no other reason. Only reason. And you know, it's a different era.
No, I've seen
different era.
I've hung out with you, I think, for so many years now. I've seen the good and the bad around you, and it's like I completely understand the situation. I think most of the fans that know you see the situation too. So, Ed, first of all,
you know, it's just
thank you. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you can finish, man.
Good. Hello?
No, go ahead. I can say something else. You can finish. I don't care.
What's up?
I said, no, you can finish. I thought you were going to say something else. I was letting you finish.
No, I just, you know, listen, as far as I'm concerned, you know, that's the only reason I left was because of those phones. I mean, it's a different era. Anybody that knows, if you have any kind of 15 minutes of fame or any kind of celebrity, I mean, these guys, you ain't got everybody that loves Fireman Ed. You got these idiots that come to the game. They just want to mess with me as soon as they see me. So, I mean, that's life. That's, you know, you get a little notoriety. I'm the one that brought it on, so I got nobody to complain to but myself. But, you know, the reason I stepped away is as much as I got that place rocking all those years and got that celebrity status, whatever you want to call it, the notoriety, you know, I was also the guy that stepped away. I mean, because I just knew that the times have changed and all, you know, the stadiums are different. It's just a different vibe. You know, everybody's got these phones and if they're not on their phone, you know, it's just different. So, but it doesn't waver my love for the Jets. That's never wavered. Never. I have the passion as when I was a 15-year-old kid when I started with my older brother. I grew to love them, and my love for them has never wavered. If anything, my love is stronger than it's ever been because my days are winding down. You know, being going to be 60, your days are winding down. Hopefully you live. We can't live for eternity, brother. And I just want to see. I want us to live to see the day. Hopefully God will let us all raise that Lombardi, and we can rejoice as world champions. Because Lord knows, the Jet fan. No, I will compare a Jet fan to any fan in the NFL because we were wayward souls. We didn't have a stadium. We've been ridiculed by the Giant fans. We've been in their stadium. We've watched world championships, but yet we have never wavered. We've still towed the line. We still love them. We fight amongst ourselves, yes, but you know what? In the end, we will raise that trophy as one. And hopefully, if God is good, we can raise the Lamar Hunt Trophy in our house first, which means we're going to the Super Bowl. And I long for that day to be able to raise the Lamar Hunt Trophy in our house and then go on to the Super Bowl and raise the Vince Lombardi Trophy. We all long for that. I dream of it. I still dream of it, like if I was 15 years old. So when I see all the guys like you guys, and I see these young blood, and I see, like, you know, I seen Gangrene David this week. He's 20 years old, man. He's all sacked up. And I'm seeing all these kids at these signings and, you know, seeing the different waves of 15-year-olds and 20-year-olds and 25-year-olds and 30-year-olds and 40 and 50 and 60 and 70 and 80. And it just pumps me up. It shacks me up because I know that our day's coming, because the Jet fans, they're waiting in the weeds, man. I told Chris Johnson, I said, you have no idea. You have no idea of this fan base. This fan base has been ridiculed and knocked down and kicked and smacked around, and they never wavered. They're still there. Some of them, a lot of them, are hiding in the weeds, just waiting for the day. They're just waiting for the day that they can rejoice, and that day is coming. And you know what? There'll be 5 million fans at that Broadway Canyon of Heroes. The Giants had 2 million. Oh, shit. We're going to double and triple that goddamn thing. Are you kidding me? We're going to be laughing at them going, yeah, you got your 4 Super Bowls, but this is the real. This is the true celebration. Here we go. We've been waiting 51 goddamn years, and it may go longer. But when it comes, we'll be there. God bless.
And
sorry for ranting.
First of all,
it gets me going.
You got me all fired up now. I want to go punch holes in the wall. And first of all, thank you so much for your time. And second of all, thank you for everything you do, man. Like I said, you rock the stadium. I've been a fan for so long. It's just like, and when you're there and the energy you bring to the stadium, the chants and everything else, man, I just want to thank you, dude. It's just so freaking cool.
Yeah.
And it's so cool you come on and talk to us, man. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate it. You know what? And it never gets. It's always humbling, man, when you get the fan base in 80,000 going, and you're able to lower your hands and rock the house. I mean, I never lose sight of that. I'm humbled and honored to be able to still be able to do it, and hopefully we'll do it quite a few more times, and it'll lead to what we all want for us. So we'll see.
Ed, thank you for your time, man, and you got to come back on sometime this season.
Anytime, brother. Let's Talk Jets is my favorite. So you and Joe, I love Joe. Notre Dame, we all with the whole pit, man. We love, come on, man. So it's all good. It's all good. So anytime, guys. I thank you for having me, and as always, let's go Jets, baby.
Absolutely. Have a great night, man. Thank you.
All right, bro. You're welcome.